My name is Michelle. I'm 36 years old. This is my second pregnancy, and I'm due April the 8th, 2009. My family owns a pharmacy, and my entire life I've been told that life is better lived through chemistry. So growing up, I never really had any chiropractic experience, acupuncture experience, anything like that. It wasn't until my adult life and I started having problems after my first pregnancy that I really started looking into alternative things. I had previously injured my piriformis muscle in my lower back in my first pregnancy, and I was in excruciating pain, and I didn't know what to do. I had called my normal chiropractor, and he said that he wouldn't touch me until I was past the first trimester, which was 3 weeks away, so I kind of panicked. Got on the internet and Googled prenatal chiropractors, and I found Dr. Berlin. My first pregnancy, I had 6.5 months of morning/all-day sickness, because morning sickness is not a morning ailment. And I pretty much suffered through it the entire time, thinking that the only thing that I could do is take Tums, which doesn't really work, or at least it didn't for me. And while I was at my first appointment here for Dr. Berlin for the chiropractic exam, they asked me if I was having morning sickness. I'm like, are you kidding? Of course I am. You know, the all-day nausea, vertigo. I never really vomited because I don't like to do that, so I held it back. But Dr. Berlin had said that acupuncture would help that. And they miraculously had an appointment that day with Jason Starr, their acupuncturist, and so they got me right in. And he did acupuncture for the morning sickness, or all-day sickness. And it was pretty unbelievable. The first time, it did really knock it down several notches. The morning sickness didn't go entirely away, the nausea was still around, but it was actually a little bit more bearable, which made it easier for me to take care of my 3-year-old son. I did come in, I think, about every week for a little while to try to really subdue it. And Jason also gave me some Chinese herbs to take as well, which at first I was a little bit apprehensive about, but looked it all up on the internet and looked really safe and gave that a go. So the acupuncture took down the nausea enough for me to take those Chinese herbs, which really started giving me all-day relief and limiting my sickness until at night between 6 and bedtime. And then after 4 months, thank God, after 4 months it was completely gone, and I haven't had a problem since. Well, I'm an epidural girl, so I'm 100% going for that epidural as long as I get to the hospital in time, which I'm told pretty much now you can get to the hospital in time to get it at any point. However, I do want to just say that through all the chiropractic work with Dr. Berlin, he has really made me feel comfortable that if for some reason my water breaks, the baby's coming, I'm at home, I'm stuck, I'm 40 minutes away from the hospital, that I could actually do this naturally by making sure that I'm in alignment, that my hips are spreading perfectly, that everything's going, that my body is prepared. I really feel this time, as opposed to last time, that my body is 100% prepared for this. Part of my plan is to come in the last 4 weeks of my pregnancy to do acupuncture with Jason. He also said that he had some new herbs that really gets all the chemistry and body flowing in the right direction, so that once you do get to the hospital and you do get into labor, that your body can handle it more. So I'm really excited to see if that's going to work. The other thing more with the entire pregnancy experience this time is, my feeling this time is a lot of the last time when I had a question or this hurts or that hurts or the morning sickness is really bad. I kind of felt like all the books and my doctor told me that, well, it's just pregnancy. Just live with it. It's normal. You're gonna get through it. And this time, through the second pregnancy, I really felt that, I don't have to live through some of this awfulness. So I really got out there on the internet and started looking for alternatives, especially once I came and visited Dr. Berlin for the first time and the acupuncture was working. So the really nice things is leg cramps this time. I took some calcium lactate, a little bit of the not sleeping because of the stress. There was something called de-stress that I could take. All safe homeopathic things that I could actually do. And that is a really wonderful gift that Berlin Wellness has given me, is the fact that there are alternatives out there. You don't have to suffer, things can be done, and you can actually have a great pregnancy and feel good while you do it.